Hi, my name is Miss Emolyn and I am a teaching artist in the PACE art program where we integrate the arts with classroom curriculum. We are coming to you today thanks to the Acadiana Center for the Arts and the Lafayette Parish school system in Lafayette, Louisiana. In today's lesson, we are going to make a Father's Day card. We're going to use all the colors of the rainbow and some cotton balls to make clouds, and we're going to make a card that will fold in half or be hung open. So what you'll need are a bag of cotton balls. You can find that at most stores around. And you will need colors, so you can use crayons, markers, pens, or colored pencils. And then we will also need a pair of scissors and something to write with and something to draw with, like a pencil. So gather all those supplies and let's get started. This is a very fun project, a very joyful project that involves a lot of colors, and it is just in time for Father's Day, which is this weekend. So let's make a Father's Day card. This is a piece of paper that is what you would find in a regular piece of office paper, 8.5 by 11, and you can definitely glue to it and color on it, and you don't have to worry about it coming through the back. However, because it is a regular piece of paper that's not very thick, you do have a little bit of glue wrinkling, so you just want to give it enough time to dry. But it will totally work, and you can hang it up and even unfold it to say Happy Father's Day. Okay, let's get started. We have put the piece of paper down with the short sides to the right and the left, and the long sides to the top and the bottom. So this is a rectangle, and we have the long sides going out so that we can fold it, and we have a nice space to make a rainbow. Let's find the center so that we can draw this a little bit easier. So pick up the right side, fold it over to the other edge, match your corners, hold it, fold it, and press it. Good. Now when we open up the piece of paper, we will see a line that shows us the middle. Now also, the sides are coming up a little. We want this to curve around. So I'm going to ask you to try to make your cloud shapes first. The clouds are going to come all the way up to the edge of the page, okay? So we'll find a bottom side here right by the corner, and we're going to make curve shapes all the way around without picking up our pencil. Curve like the letter C, but don't pick up the pencil. And then bounce back out again, another curve shape. Bounce back out, curve shape. So this is like the curve of a C that does not go back and forth like an S or a snake, but just curving out each time. Good. Let's do the other side. Now we're gonna make it look the same, okay? So we notice it comes all the way up here, so let's find our spot all the way in the top and put our pencil down just like we did on the other side at the edge of the paper, and curve, curve. Now it doesn't have to be exactly the same, but we just want to look and curve and check, okay? Just look and curve. There we go. Now we're going to be adding the clouds. We're going to be connecting them with a rainbow in the middle. And on that rainbow, we're going to say Happy Father's Day. And we're also going to get to color each part of the rainbow. So we're going to do all 7 colors of the rainbow, okay? So we want a nice curve shape because rainbows do have an arch shape when we see them in the sky, when the sun is shining through after that rain cloud moves away. We see it, and it usually looks curved to us. It doesn't look straight like a bolt of light, but it looks like it's curving through those clouds. So let's try to create that with our drawing today. Now, if you like to write with your right hand, it'll probably be easiest to start from the right and pull it to the left. And if you like to write with your left hand, you can start on this side of the rainbow and curve it over to the other side. Okay, so you choose. And we're gonna take the paper and make sure it's nice and flat. Hold it with one hand so it doesn't move. And we're gonna just curve on the top of this. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go up towards the edge, but don't go off. And then back down. Good. Did you get a good curve shape? Now let's come down a little because we need 7 of these, okay? So find your side where the cloud is, come up, and then down. That's how we make a big curve. Okay, we need to do a bunch more to get to 7. Come down to the cloud, up towards the top of the paper, cross that halfway point, and curve back down. Down towards the cloud, up towards the center, and curve back down. Notice how I'm keeping my hand on the page so that it's like an anchor, so that I can just curve it around and I don't have to pick up my pencil, and I don't have to pick up my hand, okay? 1, 2, 3, so we want 7. So come down, find the side of the cloud, curve up, go nice and slow, and then curve back down. Side of the cloud, curve up, curve back down. Good, nice and big so we can write something for Happy Father's Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 2 more. 6. Last one. Can you do this with me? And 7. Okay, good. Now we even have room. We're gonna cut away the sides here, and we have room where you could write a note on the bottom if you want to. Okay, let's add color because that's gonna make this jump into, make it really energetic and fun. So let's get our red and let's do the first line out of red. Okay, so color in the top of the rainbow. When you get to the side where you drew, you can pick up your your marker. You also could use crayons. That would be a really good art supply if you have crayons, or if you love art and you have asked for some art supplies from your family, I think you could use colored pencils too. And you can use, there are a bunch of different shades of red. You could use any shade of red that you want to. Okay? I hold my paper still with my hand, and around this side I want to curve it because that's the cloud. I'm only coloring inside this line. Can you do that with me? Color inside the line. Now we're going to use 7 colors, even though rainbow is really a mixture of a bunch of colors, a bunch. But we're going to show our 7 colors of the rainbow. Red, then get your orange, crayon or marker, or colored pencil. I bet you have a lot of crayons. They would be good to use. So you can color inside the lines, and it is okay if the orange touches the red because you won't see much of a difference. Orange and red are related. They like to touch, but what you don't want to do is go into the white, and you don't want to jump into the white cloud either. Okay? Just stick to the curved shape right beside the red, and that's where you put your orange. Using a crayon or a marker, any color that you have at home. What comes after orange? Yellow. All right. Sometimes yellow will smudge with the pencil that we drew with, but it is okay if you get a little bit of that pencil into the yellow. Just stay along the line. And if you have crayons, you don't have this problem where the pencil wants to rub into the yellow. Color the curved line yellow. All right. Yellow then. What comes next? Green. Red, orange, yellow, green. Find your green. Start with the curved shape of the cloud. If you want to, you can trace the line, the curved shape of the rainbow, and on the other side, you can trace all the way back. Holding the paper with your other hand is really important. If you want to ask an adult to trace the line for you, then you can just color it in. They can give you the crayon or marker back and you get to color, which I think is the fun part anyway. We want to practice coloring because it takes some control with our hand, the movement of our hand. Okay. How many colors have we added to our rainbow? Yep. 4 so far. All right, it's looking more cheerful, isn't it? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Here's the blue. Outline the curve again. Now you can go as slow as you need to. And if you make a mistake, you can start all over, or you can just ask for help, or maybe your crayons make you feel safer, like you're not going to make a mistake. The markers can get on your fingertips and on the page, so if you chose markers today, be careful with the way that you touch. You want to put the lid right back on the top of the marker, like this. All right. Next we have an indigo, but this is a little bit more of a purple because this was in my box of markers. So you just want to find a color that is not pink and not blue, and we're going to put an indigo or a violet right here. Okay, so we're going into a purple, connected to the blue, but not pink. We find a nice choice here. We can do a purple or indigo blue, as long as it looks connected to the blue but not pink. And practice your coloring skills. Go short strokes in the corner, and then all the way across. There we go. Use the tip of the marker so that you don't make a mistake. Okay, nice and slow, because here we are at the other side of the cloud. We don't want the clouds to pick up any color because we want them to stay white. Okay, after the indigo is a violet. This is sort of a red violet, but any color that is related to purple and indigo, but not pink. That's how we're gonna finish our rainbow today. And my marker was almost out, so I had to find one from another box. See how it's almost out of my ink? another reason why maybe a crayon would be good, but I'm gonna actually go over this with a colored pencil, because I have a colored pencil that is this color, but did not have a crayon or a marker that is this color. I'll finish it with a colored pencil. All right, this is what my colored pencils look like. Look how beautiful this rainbow is. Have you added all of these colors yet? The next time it rains, look up into the sky when the rain stops and see if you can find a rainbow up there in the clouds. Okay, we are done with the coloring, but the next part is my favorite. We get our cotton balls and a little bit of glue, and we're going to glue all of these onto the sides to make these clouds feel fluffy and look like they're bouncing off the page. Okay, so what you want to do is glue the cotton ball from the side instead of the curved part. We want to glue it from the flat part and it'll look really pretty. You can ask an adult to check and see which part of the cotton ball is flat. Put a little bit of glue right there on the top. Can you see it? Okay. Then we're going to turn it upside down and we're going to put it right on the curve of the paper and squish. Good job. A little bit of glue. Put it down and squish. Now it is A-okay if it goes out beyond the pencil, okay? We drew with a pencil just to help us get a cloud shape. And if the cotton ball goes on top of the pencil, that's okay. But look how fun our clouds are. A little bit of glue, don't need too much. And put it in the curved shape. See how the cotton balls are curving just like the way we drew it? And you continue along all the sides one by one until we get the cloud all glued in. Okay, now we're gonna fill in this whole part. So then you come back and we're gonna put them right here so that our cloud is all filled in with cotton. And you just squish it. If there's a little space peeking through, that's okay, you could leave it, or you could take just a part of the cotton, it will unroll, pull it. You can ask for help if this doesn't make sense. I'm rolling it back up just a little and adding glue so that I can stick it down right there. Okay, let's do a little bit more right here, and then we'll be done with this cloud. All right, let's move to the other side. You can find big bags of cotton balls so that there should be enough for both of the clouds. Have you ever thought about touching a cloud, what that would feel like in your hand? I don't know if we could ever even get that close. And it probably would not feel like cotton balls. But we're using these cotton balls because in art we get to use things that spark ideas. And we get to find supplies to make us think of how we can create what we see. So if you look up in the sky and you see a cloud, do these cotton balls make you think about what you see? Nice. Now we're gonna cut all this away on the bottom, so if you see a little bit of the pencil, that's okay. We're going to cut that away at the end. And let's pull this apart and make a little piece of cloud for each of those sides. One right here. And actually I'm gonna pull this into 3, and you just need a little bit of glue. And that looks good. All right, let's write before we cut. The cutting will be the last step. It also gives the cotton balls time to dry. Okay? Now we want to say Happy Father's Day. Okay? And I think just because it might be getting too dark in the green, I'm gonna get a black pen and I'm gonna write it on the red, the orange, and the yellow. And I'm gonna put Happy Father's Day, okay? You can also use a pencil or a black marker. H-A-P-P-Y, so I want it to be right in the middle. H-A-P-P-Y. Can you write that with yours? Fathers, F-A-T-H-E-R-S. F-A-T-H-E-R-S. And then day has 3 letters, D-A-Y. And let's do an exclamation point because we really mean it. Now if you want to, you could write I love you, or you could write a letter like I missed you when you were gone and I'm so glad to see you and Happy Father's Day. You can write anything you want, okay? Now take your scissors. You could leave it like this if you like it like this, where you fold it and the clouds touch, and then you could put it in a little box so that they could unfold it and say surprise. Or if you want to, we can cut this away and make it look like a curved rainbow. So if you want to cut, I've got cotton all over my hands. You put the scissors in the same hand that you write with, and we're gonna need to curve the page, and we want our scissors to be right next to the cotton and then right next to the color red. And we're gonna curve it around and go nice and slow. And we get to the point and let the scissors almost meet the cotton. Come back in, curve it around, and off, okay? Now because you might like that, you could leave it just the way it is. It's up to you. It's your gift to your father. Now, I'm gonna cut the bottom off, and I'm also using my right hand, so I'm gonna turn the page so that the paper is on the right side so that I can cut right here. It would be way difficult if it was here and I'm trying to reach over, okay? Turn your artwork to the easy side so that your line is right up to the scissors. Okay? Curve around until we get to the violet. That's the pink color. And curve it again so that the white paper gets cut away. Nice and slow so that you cut what you want and you do not cut what you don't want. And once again, you can ask somebody to help you if this is too hard. Okay, move the scrap paper out of the way. Let's turn it around. And that's what we have. Happy Father's Day. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson and that you were able to make something that you can surprise your father with coming up soon on Father's Day. You can find all of our PACE online art classes on the Acadiana Center for the Arts YouTube channel. You can also get these lessons on AOC as a part of the Learn United program, accessible on AOC on Cox Channel 16 or LUS Channel 4. Kindergarten lessons air at 8 and 1st and 2nd grades at 9 a.m. Some lessons are in visual arts and some in creative movement, so be sure to come back and make art with us again. If you are interested in supporting programs like this, visit AcadianaCenterForTheArts.org, the nonprofit who manages the PACE program, and help us by spreading the word, share our videos, and keep making art.